All right, chapter 6, section 4, the triangle midsegment theorem. Can anybody tell me what they think midsegment means? Hernan?
In the middle of the segment.
Good, it's in the middle and it's a segment. So looking at this, it says midsegment definition, a segment that connects the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. So we can tell that these are midpoints because we can see that the sides are congruent. Okay, it's cutting my segment in half. So point M, point P, and point N are my midpoints. If I were to connect those midpoints, they give me my segments. In a triangle, there are always 3 midsegments, and those 3 make my midsegment triangle. All right, midsegment theorem. Understand the theorem. It says the segment connecting the midpoints of two sides, so I'm still looking at the segment of the triangle, is parallel. Okay, it's parallel to the third side. So I know that sounds a little weird, but key thing is parallel. Your midsegment is parallel to the side, so let's say like the opposite side in a way. Okay, it's parallel to the other side. So those triangles, those little triangles that we've seen multiple times, these triangles are telling me that they're parallel, not that they're congruent, but they're parallel. So we have to understand the difference. Okay, they're parallel. And the third side, parallel to the third side, and is half as long as that side. Okay, so if I'm looking at it again, half as long. So when something's half, you're either dividing it by 2 or you're multiplying it by 2 to get the other measurement. So when I'm looking at this diagram, I can see, if I were to continue drawing it, let's just say we know the measure of DE. DE is half AC. So when I'm looking at this, AC, if I take AC and divide it by 2, that's going to give me double DE. So I'm kind of drawing it in orange. If I had DE here and DE here, that will give me the entire line for AC. So it says DE is the midsegment of the triangle. DE is parallel to AC. So DE is parallel. That's how I can tell by my parallel symbols. And DE equals half AC. So you could also write that as AC divided by 2. Another way for you to think of it, the opposite way, you can write it as 2 DEs equal AC, or vice versa. AC equals 2 DEs. Okay, so that's another way to think of it. Just to repeat it, it's saying the midsegment that connects these two sides. This is the two sides they're talking about when it said midpoint of two sides of the triangle. This right here, it's connecting two sides. It's connecting these two sides. It's touching these two sides. The segment's connecting them, okay? The third side, which is this side, that's what they're talking about. The midsegment and the third side of the triangle are parallel. Do we understand that?
So it's basically saying the midsegment connecting the sides are parallel to the base?
Yes. The midsegment, if you want to think about it that way, the midsegment is always parallel to the base. So if I drew one right here, it's parallel to this base. Okay? Okay. And this is half as long as the third side. So this measurement, if I have this measurement and I want to figure out the entire thing, I would have to double this. So that's how I wrote here, DE and DE. All right, looking at this example. It says, triangles are used for strengthened roof trusses. In the diagram, UV and VW are midsegments of triangle SRT. Find UV and RS. So we can kind of see in the diagram what they're giving us. They're giving us, let me highlight it so we know. VW is 57 and RT is 90. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do UV first. So I am a visual person. I'm going to draw it. UV. I'm going to go ahead and draw that piece of the roof. I have S, R, T. We're trying to find UV, and UV is right here. Okay, so just a reminder, that is my mid-segment. So looking at it, they're giving me RT. RT is how many units? Good, it's 90 inches. If I know what RT is, how would I find UV? Tristan?
90 divided by 2.
Perfect, that's all you have to do. 90 divided by 2 is 45. So that's what my UV equals. Do we have any questions on that one? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do RS. So I'm solving for RS. I'm going to go ahead and draw it again. Here is S, R, T. What segment is parallel to RS?
VW.
Good. I'm going to go ahead and draw my VW right here. Here's V. Here's W. And that is going to be my mid-segment. And they did tell us what our mid-segments were. VW is how many units? Good, 57 inches. So if VW is 57, how would I find RS? Good, you're just multiplying by 2. So I'm going to do 57 times 2. That's going to give me 114. So RS equals 114. Any questions on this?
No.
Okay. All right, looking at this example, I'm going to go ahead and do it in a few different colors. So I'm going to do A in orange. I'm going to do B in blue. And I'm going to do C in green. I don't know if you guys could kind of see those highlighting because they're different measurements. So the direction says, given RST are the midpoints of the sides of triangle ABC, complete the table. So completing the table. Completing the table. I'm going to do my orange first. So looking at what they're giving me, they're telling me AB is 12. So this is 12 right here. BC is 14. And AC is 22. I'm sorry, 18. Thank you. AC is 18. All right, looking at what they're giving me, what I have to find. So first thing is ST. What side is parallel to ST? Good, AC. So if AC is 18, what would ST be? Perfect, 9. All right, looking at the next one. RT, what's parallel to RT?
AB.
Good, and if AB is 12, what would RT equal? Good. Looking at the next one. RS, what's parallel to RS? CB, and if CB is 14, what should RS equal? Good job. All right, looking at B. Okay, I'm going to again highlight, kind of write in what they're giving me. BC is 15. AC is 22. And RT is 10. So let's go ahead and start filling some stuff in. AB. AB is right here. What's parallel to AB? RT. And if RT is 10, what should AB equal?
20.
Good. Looking at the next one. ST. What's parallel to ST? AC. And if AC is 22, what should ST equal? Good. And RT. What's parallel to RT? I'm sorry, RS. I'm looking for RS. What's parallel to RS? And if this is 15, what should RS equal?
7.5.
Good. Yes, you can have decimals. And then let's go ahead and do the last one. AB is 10. ST is 9. And RS is 7.8. So again, going through the steps. I'm looking for BC. What's parallel to BC? RS, and RS is 7.8. So what should BC equal?
15.6.
Good. 15.6. Going to the next one. I'm looking for AC. What's parallel to AC? ST, and if ST is 9, what should AC equal? Good. And the last one, RT. What's parallel to RT? AB, and if AB is 10, what should RT equal? 5. Good job. Any questions on this?
No.
You're either multiplying or dividing by 2, so it should be pretty easy. All right, and the last one, example number 3, it says use triangle GHJ, where ABC are midpoints of the sides. If GH is 7x minus 1, and BC is 4x minus 3, what is GH? So I'm going to go ahead and write in what I have, or what I'm given. So they told me GH was 7x minus 1. CB was 4x minus 3. So are they equal to each other? No. How would I set this up? What do I know, Tristan?
2 times 4x minus 3 equals 7x minus 1.
Good. So I know, this is what I know for a fact. GH, ooh, that's not a G. GH equals double BC. So that's how I'm solving it and setting it up. I'm going to have 7x minus 1 equals 2 times 4x minus 3. And keep in mind, I'm solving for GH. So go ahead and solve it on your own, please. I'll give you like a minute. All right, let's go ahead and check our work if we solved it correctly. First thing you have to do is distribute. 7x minus 1 equals 8x minus 6. I'm going to get negative 1 equals x minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. 5 equals x. They're not asking me for x, so I need to go ahead and plug it into GH. 7 times 5 minus 1, I'm going to get 35 minus 1. So 34 is the measurement for GH. Any questions on this? Yeah.
So I did something slightly different. I divided the 7x side plus 1 by 2.
That's fine, but I wouldn't want a fraction. I wouldn't want a decimal. If you did that, that's fine. You could divide it by 2. You could totally do, if you wanted to, you could write it as GH divided by 2 equals BC, but that's up to you. Because 7 and 1 aren't even numbers, I wouldn't have done that. But if it worked for you and you got that answer, that's perfectly fine. Any more questions? All right, thanks.